Ladies and gentlemen, our first piece of the evening, the non-conforming non-conformists present Diagnosi.
Good morning, Mr. Patel. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Brooks.
Hello, Doctor.
How are we doing today?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
It says here that you've seen a cardiologist, a pediatrician, and a gynecologist, and now you've asked to see me. Might I ask why?
Well, I felt they just couldn't understand my problems very well. They just couldn't put their fingers on all the diagnosi.
Diagnosis.
No, diagnosi. I have multiple medical conditions.
Well, don't you worry, Mr. Patel. I'm going to do my very best to put my finger exactly where it should be. So, what seems to be the problem?
I've been having this constant headache.
And when did these start?
I must have been about 5. That's when I fell off my bicycle and hurt myself pretty awfully.
So, that's when the headache started?
No! That's when I fractured my left leg.
Don't really see how that's connected.
Well, my left leg is connected to my thigh, and my thigh is connected to my back, and my back is connected to my head. Come on, doctor, you're the expert.
Yes, but now tell me more about your headaches.
Well, I am getting to that. After that, when I was about 15, CC bit me and I had to take rabies vaccinations.
Cece was your pet dog, I'm assuming.
No! CC was my ex-girlfriend.
Did she have rabies?
She does now. 2 boys and a girl.
Not babies, rabies.
Oh! Actually, I'm not sure. I tried to confine her and observe her for 10 days, as per protocol. But she broke up with me and left. So I just figured it's better to be cautious and get the vaccination.
So now, did the headaches begin after the vaccination?
No! I was fine after the vaccination. But my brother, he developed a very odd medical condition.
Did he have headaches as well? Do you know his diagnosis?
I don't remember the exact medical terminology, but I remember the symptoms. When he used to hang out with his friends in the basement, he would suddenly stick his finger out and ask me to pull it. And if I pulled it, it would make him fart and his friends laughed.
Wait, what?
All the experts said that I was normal and that I needn't be worried that I might have the same condition. But I got myself tested, and that's when I realized I might have PCOD.
PCOD?
Yes!
You think you have polycystic ovarian disease?
Yes!
Mr. Patel, you don't have ovaries.
I don't?
No!
I knew there was something wrong with me, but I didn't know it was this bad.
You don't have ovaries because you weren't born with them.
Are you saying it's a hereditary disease?
No, you don't have PCOD because you don't have ovaries.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
But you haven't even done any tests yet.
I don't need to do any tests.
You, you know, the gynecologist told me the same thing.
A kindergartner would have told you that.
Does this mean that my father might not have had ovaries either?
Yes, obviously.
explain all the causes of premature death in my family.
Is there a history of premature death in the family?
Yes. My father died when he was 35, and my grandfather when he was 36, and my great-grandfather when he was 37.
Right. Now, your father, did he have heart disease or cancer, perhaps?
No!
How did he die?
A car accident.
And your grandfather?
A bicycle accident. And my great-grandfather
Let
died.
me guess. He died in a horse cart accident?
No. He died in a skydiving accident.
But parachutes weren't even invented back then.
Exactly. That's how he died.
Look, Mr. Patel, I don't think there's anything physically wrong with you.
Well, what if there's something mentally wrong with me?
You don't say!
I've started hearing in my head.
That is where you're supposed to hear from, not your arse.
I mean, I've started hearing voices in my head when no one's around. The other day, I was just lying down in my living room and I closed my eyes for just 1 second and I heard a woman's voice. I opened my eyes and no one was there.
What do they say, these voices?
They mainly insult me and tell me to do things.
Like what?
Like, you're a lazy pig and buy some milk from the market.
Mr. Patel! Pray tell me where your wife was and what she was doing when you heard these voices in the living room.
Oh, she was yelling at me from the kitchen.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I think we're done here. So if you're done wasting my time...
Dr. Brooks, please, wait. I haven't been completely honest with you. I guess I've sort of been beating around the bush and making up symptoms. I'm sorry. The real reason I came to see you is because I have HIV.
Mr. Patel, I had no idea. I'm sorry, I lost my temper there. Since when have you...
About a year.
Don't worry, I'm going to run some tests, start you on medication right away. Do you know how you might have contracted,
Thailand. I met this guy, Mr. Yan.
Did you use a condom? If you did, the chance of exposure is greatly reduced.
I always use a condom. But on that day, I didn't.
I understand.
If only I knew he had HIV, I would have never shook his hand.
Shook his hand?
I didn't know. This naked hand was completely in contact with his. And it was only later that I found out he was HIV positive.
But you had sex with him, right?
What? No!
But you said Mr. Yarn and Thailand and you always wear a condom and...
Yes, I always wear a condom.
Why?
Why? I always wear a condom to prevent getting HIV from shaking hands with strangers.
What?
I put it on the first thing in the morning before getting dressed. I'm wearing one right now.
That is ridiculous.
It says right here.
Where?
Use of a condom can prevent HIV.
Yes, it does. But you cannot get HIV by shaking someone's hand.
Of course you can't. If you protect yourself with a condom.
Let me make it very clear to you. You don't have HIV. You don't have PCOD. You are fine. Oh!
Dr. Brooks, I know there's something wrong with me. I may not have any symptoms, but I'm sure. You must tell me my diagnosi, please.
Fine. All right. You have hypochondria. Severe, full-blown hypochondria.
I'm a hypochondriac. Is it contagious? I use public swimming pools? What's gonna happen to me, dog?
You're gonna turn into a vegetable!
Which one?
I don't know! A tomato!
But that's a fruit!
Fine! A potato then!
That's even worse! Please tell me there's a cure, dog, please!
Yes! You know what? Use these. Use these placebos once a day for the rest of your life.
Lifelong placebos! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
Don't
so
mention
much.
it. Seriously, do not mention this to anybody.
All right. You know, of all the doctors I've ever met.
Get out!
All right.
What is it now?
Actually, just to make sure there's nothing else wrong with me, can you pull my finger?